Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the second annual Robotics Balloon Battle Competition at KCC. We're getting ready for an exciting day full of exciting matchups. If you look to my left, you're going to see we have a special guest, the robotics expert, Josiah. Josiah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, Heisei. They call me an expert because Heisei, I've been friends with my teacher, Mr. Tibbetts, actually. Most of the times, Heisei, I've been part of the team, especially one of our teams, Liberty Mutual. Right now, we're gonna have two special fights. We're gonna have We Are Farmers and Giggle Gang, which I'm surprised and I'm excited for.
What can you tell me about these two teams, like their specs? Who do you think is going to come out at the end with the W?
Well, I believe Giggle Gang is going to go for it. I feel like Giggle Gang is going to win completely, 100%. Like the build of it, have nice things. The thing to have is a claw, spinning ninja star, and two shaft spears that can pierce anything they say.
Okay, now real quick, as far as the whole tournament goes, who do you think is going to come out on top in the entire tournament out of every team? We have a lot of teams here. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16 teams. Out of all those, who do you think is going to end up with the trophy?
Ooh, that one's a difficult one. I have to see all of them to make sure completely because I have not seen the full designs of each robot, so.
Really? Okay, well, I believe that's going to be a wrap for this segment. We're going to go on to the match now. The Giggle Gang versus We Are Farmers. Up next.
Giggle Gang, are you ready? Good. We Are Farmers, are you ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Separate. You got 10 seconds. Separate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
The way that he was talking, he thinks they're going to come out and win the entire thing. And based off that matchup, I have to agree with him, man. That was a really good match between We Are Farmers and the Giggle Gang. Ultimately, Giggle Gang came out on top. And as far as that matchup, what you saw, why do you think Giggle Gang came out on top right there? Like as far as the specs go?
I believe it's because Heisei, they had more defense and their attack was like in the front part of their robot. And due to the reason that We Are Farmers doesn't have that much defense all around it, makes it much easier target for the balloons.
Cool. Now last year we had not a problem, but we had kind of a dilemma, right? There's always the big bots and the small bots, and typically the big bot will be the one that comes out on top. For this one, they seem pretty evenly sized. Like they were about the same size robots, but for future matches, do you think there's going to be an advantage in the size?
Yes, I do believe so, actually.
Why do you think that?
I say when last time I've been back there, I see multiple robots. Some of them were way bigger than other robots, so I believe that size does matter and involve into winning.
And we're gonna go on for the post-match interview with Brandon.
I'm here with the Giggle Gang, so how did it feel to win?
And it felt great. We won the battle, and we conquered the other opponent, and we won.
All right, so what was your analysis going into this match? Like, what was your motive to win?
Man, we've seen a lot of videos. We've seen that we're small and fast, and they have a good machine to pop our balloons. But if we can get around them and pop their balloons, then that we can win.
What do you think, even though you won this match, what do you think you still need to work on, your team needs to improve on for the next round?
Getting away from the other people's weapons, to get away from them popping our balloons will probably be a better thing for us to work on.
What a matchup last round. The Giggle Gang versus We Are Farmers. Giggle Gang ended up coming out on top. But we're ready to move on to the next one. We have Liberty Mutual versus Team Rocket. Pilots for Liberty Mutual, Alec and Josiah. Pilots for Team Rocket, David and Deshaun. Now, I remember you saying something about you also being a part of the process for Liberty Mutual. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm mostly known as the idea guy, so.
So they stole all your stuff?
Yes, technically yes. I say Alec, the one that's going to be driving the robot, is our builder of the base, actually.
Okay.
Josiah helped out with the arm as well. I say our features are very amazing. We have a rotational blade on the end of our arm, actually.
Was that your idea?
Yes, it was my idea,
Okay.
of course.
Of course, yes. As far as Team Rocket goes, what do you see with their robot that you think could ultimately help them come out on top in this battle?
I don't see much on them, actually. Their energy, I don't feel like they're gonna win this time.
Well, we're gonna see. Next up, we have Liberty Mutual versus Team Rocket.
Team Rocket, are you ready? Yes. Team Neutral, are you ready? 3, 1, begin.
Here we go, Liberty Mutual versus Team Rocket. Now, okay, that was a
Team
little
Rocket.
spicy from you right there. You want to throw some shots out there. I can see it. We're gonna see right there. 2 balloons immediately popped for Liberty Mutual. Team Rocket with an amazing start. 3-1 so far.
This is gonna be the end of Team Rocket. Team Rocket is gonna blast up once again, for real.
Let's see. Pi's looking confident. Liberty Mutual looking a little bit scared. We're gonna see.
Very confident. They are cornered. Look, Alec,
Balloon,
very
first balloon popped
concentrated
for-
on the game.
First balloon pop for Team Rocket.
I can see the confidence of Team Rocket leaving their minds.
Well, I don't know. Momentum might be switching right here. First balloon pop for them. Still got a good matchup. That Liberty Mutual has them in the corner now. They're in a stalemate. They're gonna back off.
Yeah, move.
Looks like the robot
10,
of Liberty
9,
Mutual
8,
might be done.
7, 6,
It's moving down.
5,
And
They're
the
not
back-
moving the joystick. They're just gonna call defeat right here.
2,
It's probably the back. Yeah, disconnected.
Team Rocket wins.
And Team Rocket blast stops up to the sky to our victory.
Yo, I did not expect that out of a double pause. Oh my
Such a unique battle.
I know now. Okay. Liberty Mutual had just stalemated right there, correct?
Yes, they
Okay,
have.
what happened?
It seems that their battery might have disconnected.
Is that right? Now, you're the idea maker, as you said it, for Liberty Mutual. Is there anything that you saw in this match that you're thinking, man, if I could do it again, I would have switched this, or if I could do this, I would have switched that?
The placement of the battery and the mainframe, the brain specifically.
Okay. Well, we have both our pilots back there, and they're going to be ready for an interview with Brandon, and we're going to kick off to that right now.
I'm here with the winners of the second match, Team Rocket, guys. How does it feel to win your first game, and what went right for you guys?
Well, it feels pretty good, doesn't it, Deshaun?
Yeah, it does.
And what went right is, we kept on ramming into them, and I believe that their battery got unplugged or it disconnected or something like that, which was a very lucky part, especially after that double pop after us ramming into the side of them.
All right. Thank you. And this is the other team, Liberty Mutual. Now, as he said, you guys did have a double pop. You got off to a hot start. What went wrong towards the end of the match that caused you guys to lose this one?
So I will say that one of our wheels had a malfunction, so it was pretty surprising to us as we were making sure it was staying in, but nonetheless, we were proud that we were able to pop 2 points.
Thank you. Back to you, Gio.
Next up, we have Iron Fist versus the Chainsaw Man. So Iron Fist is kind of, I guess, an anonymous thing. We don't really have much information on them. We can see the bots right there. But as far as Chainsaw Man goes, can you give us the specs on that a little bit?
Let's see, what it says here is that, so the head is supposed to pop the balloons, and when they have 2 C's for backup?
2 saws for backup, so they don't just have a first option of attack, they have a backup there that, you know, they can really, if anything goes wrong, you know, they have a backup plan. We're gonna get ready to go into this next match. Chainsaw Man versus Iron Fist up next. Here they go. It looks like one team came to jump on them immediately, and now they're gonna get it back into a corner. A little stalemate, now they're gonna turn
Chainsaw
around.
Man started the match quickly. He wanted to get it over with.
So just for the viewers at home, can you tell us which robot is which?
Okay, the one that's on screen right now, that is Iron Fist.
That's the one on the right?
Yes, that's one right now. The one on the left right there that's about to attack, that is Chainsaw Man.
Okay. Iron Fist is the one with the GoPro.
Yes.
All right, there you go. Iron Fist trying to get around, can't do it. Stalemate right there. They're gonna clash with each other.
It seems like if Iron Fist.
You saw that right there? You saw that little mechanism right there where the thing kind of closed? Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, it seems like
There it is. It just worked right there to pop one balloon.
It seems like the arms contract and retract with extra force on them.
Those are the backup saws that Chainsaw Man was talking about.
Yeah.
Little stem right there. Little duel. Trying to get it around, can't do it right there. It's looking like we have a real, like, you could see kind of who's the better pilot, but at the end of the day, I mean, whoever's the better bot's the better bot.
Yeah, we can see the tension between them.
Separate. You got 10 seconds.
Who's gonna win?
Kind of stuck right there. Referee's telling them they need to separate. Now he's counting down. Can you tell us what happens if you count down and they do not separate?
It's gonna be a stalemate.
So what does that mean? They restart?
Yup. No.
Chainsaw Man trying to get around. Pops another balloon with his first saw. I guess the chainsaw you could call it. That's why they call it Chainsaw Man. It has it right there on the other balloon. Somehow
And
doesn't
he
pop. Iron
missed
Fist
it.
manages to get around. Now they gotta turn around and get back into action with each other. Chainsaw Man trying to get back around and use his backup saws to get the last balloon. And I'll tell you what, man, Iron Fist is resilient as heck, man. Really, there's 1 minute left. If the time does not run out, that means that whoever has the most balloons wins, correct?
Yes. But I believe like if like Chainsaw Man or how I say it messes up something like that, and he gets his balloons popped, it would be like closer to like a stalemate. They have to do a sudden death.
Correct. For the viewers at home. Chainsaw Man trying to get around, can't do it. Iron Fist trying to go on the offense. Finally does get around. Backup saw is in position. Not there, 30 seconds. If Iron Fist wants to win, they have to do something now. Iron Fist still yet to pop a balloon.
What do you think they inspired you to design Iron Fist?
You know what, man? Iron Fist? I don't know. They have that blade on the front, so I'd imagine, they're probably looking at different kinds of machineries
10, 9.
that have blades. Maybe they have like an uncle who does construction. They were looking at that, and that's where they got the idea from.
2, 1.
That's definitely where I would have got it from, but that's going to be the end of the match. And because the time ran out, and Chainsaw Man has more balloons, looks like Chainsaw Man is going to be declared the victor of this one. It's a great match between Chainsaw Man and the Iron Fist. What can you tell me about that match and what you saw?
It was amazing. The defense of Chainsaw Man was not that great. The only defense that he has was a paper board on the side. The saws that he has in the back that were retracting and attacking. I feel like they could have improved it on that a little bit more, like added more weapons on the sides and more defense. While for Iron Fist, they did a great job on having equal defense and offense.
Correct. Now, Chainsaw Man, they had those 2 weird little saws on the side that you saw that kind of closed in and managed to help them pop a lot of balloons. Is that something that you kind of like would wish that you would have put on your bot, or is that something that you're like, oh man, nah, that's not good?
I feel like it would have been a great idea, but I feel like it's gonna like take up too much space for it.
I feel. Chainsaw Man comes out with the victory. We're gonna go to the post-match interview with Brandon Smith.
Thank you, Joe. So I'm here with Iron Fist. How does it feel to win?
Feels good. You know, we had some trouble, but we can get that fixed later. It feels good.
What do you think was your biggest strengths that went into this victory?
We had a lot of areas of attack, a lot of attack options, so I think that was a good thing for our robot.
Thank you. Now, unfortunately for y'all, what do y'all think led to the loss? Like, what do you think was your biggest weakness in your robot?
I think that it was like the weapons in like one place, pretty much. Like maybe if I had like different areas and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, thank you.
We just saw an extremely exciting matchup between the Chainsaw Man and the Iron Fist. I'd like to make a correction. I accidentally said the Chainsaw Man won the matchup. It was Iron Fist that's going to be moving on. So in that round, it's going to be Giggle Gang versus Iron Fist. But for the next matchup, we have the Robot Builders versus the Longhorns. Now, these two look like some very good, well-built robots. Who do you think is going to come out with the victory here?
For my opinion, Robot Builders, since I have more information on them, and I've seen the robot arm that has like a 3D printed spikes on them.
Spikes.
Yeah, 3D
I've seen that, yep.
spikes. For Longhorns, we have heard their information is unknown since. So.
Well, we'll see. We're going to move on to that matchup right now. Longhorns versus Robot Builders up next.
Robot Builders, are you ready? Yes, sir. Longhorns, are you ready? Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Looks like we see a quick spinning. Kind of looks like a quick startup right there. Balloons already popped, am I correct?
Yes, that's.
How did that happen?
It's either the contraction slap their own balloons.
Well, with the spinning attack, another balloon got popped off of the Longhorns, and now all 3 balloons are off. And if I'm correct, that should be it, correct?
The winner is Longhorns.
That might be the quickest fight we'll see today. Longhorns comes out with the victory.
Only a few seconds, 30 seconds probably. Robot Builders balloons got dismantled.
That was a shock to see. Longhorns had a very they were the ones that are spinning, correct? They had the interesting attack style.
No, that was be Robot Builders.
Okay, that's on
the 3D printed spikes on them.
Yeah, man, that spinning attack, I mean, didn't end up coming to help them, I don't believe. What did you see in that match that you really liked that ended up helping them come out with the victory?
I like that I say that Longhorns wanted to go straight for a straightforward attack, while Robot Builders tried to like spin around in circles to give it like a confusing attack.
Didn't end up working out.
No.
Longhorns come out with the victory. And that was an absolutely phenomenal match, man. Now, that was a very quick match. And I don't think Robot Builders was a bad bot per se, you know what I'm saying? I just think that maybe, I'm sure if they got another chance, they'll put up a way better fight than that. But we're gonna move on to the post-match interview between the Robot Builders and Longhorns.
All right, I'm here with the winners of the match, the Longhorns here. Now, you guys started off the match popping one of your own balloons. Did you guys worry a little bit at the start?
Absolutely going into the start of that with the balloon pop, but I think once we got there, first balloon popped and the other 2 fell off, I think we were going really good there towards the end.
All right, thank you for that. And on the other side, the Robot Builders, unfortunately, things didn't go your way this time. Were there any flaws in your robot that you guys would have changed and maybe had a better outcome?
I would have used metal spikes instead of 3D printed spikes.
Okay, thank you. Back to you, Gio.
We're moving on to our next matchup, Rosses versus the Skywalkers. Now, from what you've seen from these 2 bots, who do you think is gonna come out with the victory?
I believe that Skywalkers is probably gonna win. Due to the designs of it, like it says right here that it has 2 arms that's gonna, Spike's arms that is gonna fold every time and attack him. It says it took him 3 days to build, so like
3 days. Is
3 days
okay?
in the week to build.
Look, I'm not an expert by any means on robotics buildings. Is 3 days a long time to build a robot? Is that a short time?
3 days for us, it seems like it's gonna be a short time to build.
Okay, well, we're gonna see if they just had a really good idea really quick, or if maybe they rushed it. Skywalkers versus Rosses up next.
Rosses, are you ready? Yes. Skywalker, are you ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Skywalker's the one with that big hammer in the back, right on the left.
Yes.
But they're not moving so far. Now, I don't know if this is a battery failure or if this is them, maybe some intimidation maybe they're trying to do.
No, the battery's
6. Turn the battery on real quick.
5,
they checked it out.
4,
Oh.
3.
Oh, there
Instead
we
of moving,
go.
there we go. Barely
Ready?
made it at the buzzer.
Are you, Rosses, are you ready? Scour, y'all still ready? Yeah. Begin.
Who do you think is gonna win by the design of it? Oh,
Well, I
and
mean, if we
one-
look right there, I mean, that balloon's already been popped by that squad, so I'm not too sure. Hammer's coming down, can't pop it. Hammer's coming back down, can't pop it again.
Roses is going for a straightforward attack, and
White
Roses
balloon pop,
pops.
green balloon pop. Skywalker's with one balloon left. Ross is the one with that big hammer.
Ross is going for a straightforward attack, and it seems that Skywalker's gave up.
What do you think needs to be the strategy now for Skywalkers? They can't really do much. I'm moving around, the time's
Defense
going
right
down for some
now.
reason.
I believe that the team. Oh, and you're starting with the countdown now.
Rosses win.
Ross's is the victor. Again, what happened? They couldn't move. Battery died. What happened right there?
It seems like their wheel disconnected from the frame of the robot. So
Because of that, they could not move. So a pretty easy video from Ross's, correct?
yes,
Yeah, pretty easy victory for Ross's. They had that big hammer, and it really helped them out a lot.
It
Man.
did
I
help
mean,
them
it
out a lot.
immediately. I admit I had my doubts because I believe when they went off, they popped their balloon within seconds immediately.
Yes.
But they had it. They ended up coming through with the victory. So from what you saw, why do you think Ross has ended up coming away with the victory as opposed to Skywalker's? And I'm not talking about the wheel fell off or whatever. I mean as far as like the way the bots are built.
I see Skywalker's attack is only like going horizontally, so like they're attacking only on both sides, while for Ross is like a straightforward attack. So like since the balloons of Skywalker's are like all around all the places and like they're like exposed, Ross's gave a easy way to attack for Ross's.
We're gonna get ready for our post-match interview with Brandon Smith.
All right, guys, I'm here with the winner of the round, the Rostas. Now, you guys started off with a malfunction and popped one of your own balloons, but you guys were able to come out on top. Was there any flaws in your robot design that you think you guys were able to overcome?
I wanted to say for the motors and on the tires, like, we know it's a little bit wonky, but we went and we were hoping that it acted like a defense system, you can say, but honestly, we didn't really have any flaws to our knowledge.
All right, congratulations on the win. On the other side, I'm here with the Skywalkers. Now, things didn't really go as planned for you guys. You guys came off to a hot start, and then looked like we had a wheel malfunction or something there. Did we learn anything from this robot building experience that maybe we could use next year?
We could for sure fix the wheels, find a better way to make the wheels more controlled. And we also do plan on finding out more ways to use different items that can help keep the other stuff in place.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Gio.
Next up, we have a matchup between the Mystery Machine and T-Mobile. Now, Josiah, these look to be two very good teams. What do you see, and who do you think is going to end up coming out on top?
I believe that T-Mobile is not going to win against Mystery Machine. The reason that Mystery Machine has like a whole like cage setting for some reason, where the balloons are placed is unknown for me. While for T-Mobile, they have them in the back, 3 balloons, and their only line of offense is like spikes in the front part.
Well, look, I'll tell you what, if T-Mobile's anything like my cell phone service, I think they'll come out on top. So next up, we have the matchup, T-Mobile versus Mystery Machine.
T-Mobile, are you ready? Yes. Mystery Machine, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, begin.
Looks like one of them might have pressed the wrong button, went backwards instead. Now it's a little head off with each other.
T-Mobile is being pushed back.
Now the cage you're talking about, that's Mystery Machine, correct?
Yes.
Well, now I'm understanding why they call it Mystery Machine. I mean, it really is a, Mystery Machine.
We don't know what's inside of it.
Exactly. Little box right there. Getting pushed back. So Mystery Machine is obviously the bigger bot. Do we think that's going to have any advantage against a smaller bot? Last year, bigger bots typically tended to come out with the victory, but the smaller bots have speed. So what are your thoughts on that?
I believe that Mystery Machine, it's not gonna affect that much due to the reason that all the pieces seem light, very light, and the balloons are in the back. So
yeah, both these teams. I mean, if I had to look, they kind of look like more defensive build. Would I be correct in saying that?
Yeah, you would be.
No balloons popped so far. Still going at each other. Looks like they're dancing. They're doing a little waltz.
It seems that T-Mobile is trying to attack from the back.
Now, when you're looking at these pilots, what can you tell me about them as people in your class?
Oh, Timo, the pilot right now, Landon. He's a great guy, actually. Very funny.
Very funny. Funnier to me?
Not even close.
Not even close. I figured nobody can be. Going at each other. I hope you heard that too. Still pushing it. Bigger bot, kind of bullying the smaller bot, but no balloons popped at this moment.
Oh, it seems like Timo was like trying to get behind him, but he always gets cornered, getting bullied.
Now the corner can be good too. We've seen a lot of balloons pop off the wooden out frames.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're Mystery Machine, your best bet might be that right now. They have many offensive weapons, but 2 balloons popped immediately for T-Mobile. Mystery Machine with the lead. Going at each other still. Mystery Machine gets around though, but not fast enough. Now,
who do you think is going to win in this battle?
Well, I mean, if I had to look right now, it looks like Mystery Machine's going to come out with it. I don't know why they call themselves T-Mobile. It's kind of not fitting name right now. They got to do something. These are my boys.
T-Mobile's motto is "You can catch up," and it seems that they are.
And the
catching
balloon's
up.
off, and I believe that's going to be the end of the matchup, correct?
Yes, it is.
At the pop, so Mystery Machine comes out with the victory in this one. Pretty exciting matchup between T-Mobile and Mystery Machine. Now, when you look at the actual matchup itself, not necessarily the specs, but how the pilots drove the bots. Why do you think Mystery Machine came out with the victory?
It's due to the big mainframe, so like T-Mobile had a difficult time going around it.
Now, it seemed like both of these teams were meant to be a more defensive style of robot battling. Would you agree with that, and why?
No, I don't think I would agree with that because I heard when I talked to Landon from T-Mobile, he said it was more like a offense attack, so like he was trying to attack them.
And what did he say about why it was an offensive attack? You know, was there any specs he had in there that specifically made it more offensive?
No, only the spikes. Like he only said he had spikes to the sides and the front, so.
Well, we're gonna move on to the post-fight interview. Tavion, on to you.
All right, guys, I'm here with the winners of the match, the Mystery Machine. Now, you guys do have more of a tanky type defensive build, but y'all came out with a head-first offense. Is that the strategy you're gonna use for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, as of right now.
All right, looks like a winning strategy. Is there anything that you guys think you could have improved on?
We needed more offensive weapons. Like you said, we play offensively, but we don't got like offensive type weapons.
Okay. And then on the other side, we've got T-Mobile. Now, you came out, got a little bit dominated by the heavier bot and lost a couple of spikes. Is there anything you could have done better in the bot design?
Maybe have the bot move a little bit faster. I felt like we were just a little too slow on trying to get around them. So maybe next time we'll try to improve speed and a better attack method.
All right. Thank you for that. Congratulations on the win, guys. Back to you, Gio.
We saw an extremely exciting matchup between the Mystery Machine and T-Mobile. Can't lie, T-Mobile kind of let me down. I might have to switch to Verizon or something. I can't lie. That wasn't. But next matchup, we have Spider-Verse versus Gorlock the Destroyer. You read over the specs. Who do you think's gonna come out with the victory in this one?
For this one, Spider-Verse totally.
And why do you think that?
Oh, Spider-Verse has like claws on the sides right there. It's like spinning claws right there. Specifically for Gorlock the Destroyer has something that flips the robot.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would say Gorlock the Destroyer is more of the powerhouse and Spider-Verse is kind of more, I guess, tactical.
Yes.
Okay, well, I think that's about all we got for the pre-match facts. We're gonna move on to the match. Spider-Verse versus Gorlock the Destroyer up next.
Spider-Verse, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, begin.
Quick attack. All the way around is
Gorlock the Destroyer is trying to attack from behind, but he is unable to get close to it. Oh, and he almost
flipped over. There you go. That's what we were talking about when we were talking about the big powerhouse of Gorlock the Destroyer. When you hear a name like Gorlock the Destroyer, you're expecting to be a big bot.
Yeah.
This one doesn't necessarily have the size, but it's the power behind it, man. And you know, even when you look at real life, short people, they get bigger faster, you know what I'm saying? You work out.
Like the size doesn't matter that much, only the power and strength it has behind it.
And like my good friend Brandon says, it's not about, what is it? It's not about the size of the fight in the dog, or it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. So you see that here. Spider-Verse trying to make their way around. Spider-Verse is quick. So is Gorlock. Don't let the powerhouse and the strength of Gorlock fool you. They can move quickly too. They've been doing their footwork. Gorlock trying to find an angle to flip them. Do you think Gorlock should continue to try this strategy of trying to flip them, or should they go after the balloons now and just go full, like trying to pop them?
I believe that that they should go more toward the balloons. Like seriously, actually they're trying to flip them over, but they don't have a good grip. Spider-Verse is holding on by web.
Now I have a question. This is a whole tournament bracket, man. So, do you think that robots could potentially start to wear down as the matches go on?
Oh, totally, yes. They'll have to change some parts, specifically the wheels.
And is this going to affect them later on in the matchup, or do you think it's going to be fixable?
I think it's going to be fixable.
Okay. So far, all balloons pop. Looks like a pretty evenly matched up matchup.
It seems Gorlock really short. It's still trying to fool it. Spider-Verse.
Gorlock doing that thing. Now a little bit in a stalemate area. Nothing they can move. They're going to have to separate, or else.
I thought Spider-Man was known for his strength, but it seems I was wrong.
Well, he's known for his speed too. We're seeing that here. Gorlock the Destroyer doing his thing. Now, if I'm looking, looks like Spider-Verse has more of a defense from the front than Gorlock the Destroyer. Gorlock has a little bit more openings. Do you think that's going to come into play later on in this fight?
Yeah, I do believe so. It's going to come into play.
Why do you think that?
I believe because Heisei is some other robots. Some of the robots Heisei have like more components and more defense to it, so it's not gonna be his only attack. The only attack of Gorlock Destroyer is gonna be like flipping over, like attacking from behind.
You just said 30 seconds, and I believe if this goes to overtime, this would be our first sudden death, correct?
Yes, you're correct.
That would be very exciting. If you watch the NBA playoffs, we had a couple of not sudden deaths, but overtimes happened in the last couple of days.
Overtime.
And we're gonna move on to overtime. So let me ask you this: if you were the driver of Spider-Verse, what are you doing to try to better your odds of winning this matchup in overtime?
What I would do is like stand back, like go like far away from it and trying to go around the Gorlock Destroyer. It would be like an easier way since their only attack of Gorlock Destroyer is like to grab. Oh, and their clips are stuck together.
Did you see that right there? That little spinning propeller by Spider-Verse hit the balloon, but it didn't do much damage. So although it may be cool looking, I don't know if it's gonna play into this too much, because that was a pretty good hit it had on the balloon, and unless those balloons are filled with something other than air, probably should have popped right there. So
it's making seem the balloons of Gorlock Destroyer are made out of steel.
And Gorlock the Destroyer, if you were piloting a dam, how would you move on and attempt to get the victory against Spider-Verse?
I would just try
real
to
quick
flip.
Before you answer that, Spider-Verse hits Gorlock's balloons again, and once again it did not pop. Now, what were you gonna say?
I would say I would just try to flip them as well.
So you're doing it. They're gonna stop the matchup. Now, is this what you're talking about? When they go to the second overtime, I believe they have to put the balloons on different places, and it kind of makes it easier to pop the balloon, correct?
Yeah, they're supposed to put it in different ends actually. Specifically, only one balloon in one end, the left side of their side and the right side.
And so it's only gonna be one balloon now.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's gonna be very exciting. Spider-Verse and Gorlock the Destroyer. Now, if you're asking me, I mean, this is a very evenly matchup. I couldn't tell you who's going to come out with the victory. Both of these teams just fighting absolutely fantastic, man. I'm trying to think right now, man, because I want to think of an advantage that one team has over another, but I can't. Gorlock the Destroyer originally tried. If they can't flip him over, I'm not really sure. If they can't flip him over, I'm not really sure how they're going to come out with the victory here, to be honest. Maybe you have something.
Gorlock Destroyer, it seems like due his tactics don't seem like very effective. So like Heisei, due to Spider-Verse having more speed and more grip and stuff.
Okay.
Having more speed, Heisei, they'll be able to like go around Gorlock Destroyer and attack their balloons. And attack the balloon on the other side for that. What do you think? Who do you think is gonna like have more speed in this round right here?
Speed? Well, speed is definitely going to go to Spider-Verse. Gorlock the Destroyer, they're doing pretty good, but when you're talking about speed, I mean, it's always going to be the smaller bot who's faster. And if you do have a faster bot who's big, I mean, that's just unstoppable at that point. You have a Brock Lesnar in there, you know what I'm saying, and John Jones. You can't have that, man. It'd be too unfair. So that's what I'm thinking. Honestly, this is a flip a coin matchup for me when I'm thinking about it, man, really.
I'm putting my bets on Gorlock the Destroyer.
You're putting on Gorlock, I'm going to put it on Spider-Verse then.
Bet.
That's who I have winning. Now, I'm going to explain the overtime rules, or I guess the second overtime rules real quick. They're going to put a balloon on the wall. So each balloon's going to be on the wall. We had it wrong. They're going to put it on the wall, and whoever pops that balloon is going to come out as the victor. So that's gonna be very exciting to see how that works out. Now, Spider-Verse is faster than Gorlock, so I would think they have the advantage in this double overtime because they could just go around them. Gorlock might have to play a little bit of defense and try to maybe, if they can flip him over and then go over to the balloon, I think that would be perfect for them. What are you thinking?
I believe that Gorlock's gonna win totally because like I said, dude, like they can flip people and they don't have to worry about their balloons anymore. They can go like straight forward and just flip them over.
Cool. Now tell me a little bit about your robotics class and what goes into that. The class itself.
Not that we don't do that much. Usually we just we pay attention to our builds and how we can maintain and improve our robots most of the time. We enjoy our time over there. Totally, we enjoy our time. Like I said, talking to each other, having fun. Oh yeah, and totally. I mean, the main thing about building.
And when you're building a bot, I mean, what's your mindset going into building a bot? Because I can tell you, if I was building a bot, I try to make it as big as possible. I like big things, you know what I'm saying? If it's big, big and better. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? So, what are you thinking? Okay. We're going to kick it to Mr. Tibbetts to explain some things.
Mr. Tibbetts, can you kind of explain what's going on and what the procedures are for this tournament?
Yeah, so right now we've already gone through 1 minute of sudden death overtime for the next balloon to be popped. Since that time expired, what they are doing, they're quickly removing one of their balloons, mounting it onto their wall there in that starting area, so that way there's an exposed, easy balloon, and we're going to go into a real quick sudden death. Next person that gets the balloon pop is going to be the winner, so it's just something to help keep the time manageable.
So when they go into a stalemate and they go to, past the overtime, they go to the sudden death, and the sudden death, just to clarify, they put a balloon on each wall, and then whichever robot gets to the other side first and pops it is the winner of that match?
Essentially.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Back to you, Gio.
Now we're gonna have the overtime matchup between Spider-Verse and Gorlock the Destroyer up next.
All right, Gorlock, are you ready? Yeah. Spider-Verse, are you ready? Yeah. You both understand the rules. 3, 2, 1, begin.
And the fight begins. Gorlock Destroyer seems going head on, still trying to flip them over. What do you think?
We're looking at it right now, man. I mean, looks like they're going combat at each other still. They're not going for the balloons on the walls, but they're kind of in a stalemate right now. Telling them to separate, not counting it down. If they count it down and nobody separates, then they have to restart it.
And they finally separate.
Looks like defense is being played now. Now Spider-Verse is trying to go after the balloon, and first balloon pop for Gorlock the Destroyer.
And Gorlock the Destroyer wins.
And that's going to be the matchup. So an absolutely amazing matchup between Gorlock the Destroyer and Spider-Verse. I believe you said Gorlock the Destroyer was going to win, correct?
Yes, I did.
And I went in since Spider-Verse is going to win. So I'm happy we didn't put any money on that because I for sure would have lost all of that.
Ooh, totally. I bet all my life savings on this.
Correct, but that was an amazing matchup. I was a big fan of that. That might be the best match we've seen today. I mean,
and the
these
longest
guys,
one as well.
Yeah, these guys are fighting absolutely well, man. The pilots are doing a great job. At the end of the day, Gorlock the Destroyer, maybe it was lucky, maybe it was skill, I don't know, but they ended up coming away with the victory. So with that being said, we're gonna kick it off to Tavion for the post-fight interview.
All right, guys, I'm here with Gorlock the Destroyer, the winning team. Now, all I can say, really, these two look like an evenly matched opponents, but you guys did get it in the sudden death after the overtime. Did you guys change up the play style a little bit going into that sudden death?
Honestly, nothing really changed about our play style. Our original goal was to flip them over and then get to the robot's balloons, but that didn't work the first time, and we just went back at it the second time. We just came with more power and velocity, and we just wanted it more. Honestly, that's really it.
All right, thank you. And on the other side, we have Spider-Verse. Now, things didn't go your way this time, but it was still a great fight. You guys put up a great fight. Is there anything you guys think you could have changed or anything you would have done differently to maybe get it in sudden death?
Yeah, probably like maybe move it a little more. Try to, go around, get the balloon, make it a little sharper, just about that.
Thank you for that. Congrats on the win, guys. Back to you, Gio.
For our next matchup, we have My Little Pony versus TMNT. Very great names, very great shows. What are your thoughts on these two robots, and who do you think's gonna win?
TMNT just rams into My Little Pony, it seems. There's two controllers, actually, two people that control different parts of the robots.
Really?
Yeah, one is controlling the arm, the other one's controlling the main frame. My Little Pony seems that he's just gonna ram as well into the other robot. But due to the different sizes of TMT, I believe that TMT is gonna totally win 100%.
Well, we're gonna see My Little Pony versus TMNT up next. going right into each other. It's like it's TMT and TMNT right there. They're trying to go around. Both teams trying to go around each other, man. They gotta. Looks like they're not doing the ramming that you said. I think you messed it up, man. You said it. Now they know the game plan. They gotta switch it up. First balloon popped.
It seems this time they're trying to change their strategy because last time I talked to them, they said their strategy was to just ram into them.
And one balloon pop for the other team too.
Seems TNT is losing more balloons. TMT lost one balloon, and My Little Pony lost another one.
For the viewers at home, can you tell them which team is which?
TNT is the one that's ramming into them right now. Oh, and My Little Pony lost a balloon.
Second balloon gone. So My Little Pony 1 balloon, TMNT 2 balloons.
Who do you think is going to win from what we're seeing right now?
Well, I mean, one team has 1 balloon and the other has 2, so I'd imagine My Little Pony's going to come out with the L. TMNT's doing phenomenal, though. They're fighting really well right now. They lost their balloon, but nobody touched them. I'm not sure how they lost that. Can you maybe give some insight into that?
It seems like by the wheel and the traction between the wheel and the balloon, it seems. I'm not pretty sure.
Do you think when you're placing the balloons, you have to be wary of stuff like that? Because you don't want to be driving and then all 3 of the balloons pop out of nowhere. You know, you haven't even gotten into combat yet.
Yeah, we need to pay attention to where it's placed, what's surrounding it. Especially like you see where their balloons are around near the arm area. You have to make sure that the arm area, the spiky sides are not attacking it. Oh, and
third balloon popped. So I believe TMNT came out with the victory for that one. Green and orange.
Such an amazing battle right here.
TMNT, look how confident they look, man. That was easy for them. And they knew from the beginning that they were going to do that, man. They walked by, you could tell. They were all smiles, man. They knew exactly what was going to happen. TMNT out with the W. So when you were looking at that matchup, first off, it seemed like TMNT didn't have much defense on it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have anything covering the balloons, but somehow they still managed to come out with the victory. Maybe that's an overload of offense. Well, what can you say about that?
Yeah, as you said last time, it was a overload of offense. They were just ramming into My Little Pony. As the team slogan says, American quality, Mexican blood for them.
There we go. We're gonna go on to the post-match interview with Tavion, My Little Pony, and TMNT.
All right, guys, I'm here with the winning team, TMNT. Now, you guys have one of the more complex robots of the tournament, and we didn't see much action from that arm this time, but we saw a lot of ramming action, and that seemed to work out for you guys. Are we going to see more action from that spinning arm in the next rounds?
Hopefully. Most of our points are from just ramming, from just the straight-up weight.
Our skill set is the ramming, but we do hope to utilize the arm more in upcoming matches, and because that is it's pretty handy if we could actually utilize it.
All right, thank you for that, guys. And then on the other side, we have My Little Pony. Now, you guys also have sort of a defensive box type of build, but I thought it was an interesting balloon placement. Did we see that as a winning strategy going into this, or did we want to? Is there anything we could have changed about the robot?
That was perfect. Yeah, it was perfect. It was just for fun, you know.
Okay, yeah, no problem. All right, thank you guys for that. Congratulations on the win, guys.
We just finished the first round, and now we have some great quarterfinal matches happening. We got Giggle Gang versus Iron Fist, Rosses versus Gorlock the Destroyer, Team Rocket versus the Longhorns, Mystery Machine versus Teenage Mutant Turtles. We're going to see some great matches and some great final results.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to the quarterfinals of the Robotics Balloon Battle competition. So, next up we have Giggle Gang versus Iron Fist. We saw both of these teams fight. Who do you think is going to come out on top in this matchup, and why?
For the previous matches, I think that Giggle Gang is going to win totally 100%. I say from what I saw of Giggle Gang, they have two spears and 2 shafts that like ram into this already. Also, they have the spinning blades, and due to the reason that I say, sorry, I froze a little bit. I said that they have 2 sharp spears on it. They're gonna just like stab the balloons
off of Iron Fist. So that's gonna be it for the pre-match facts. Giggle Gang versus Iron Fist up next.
Ooh, I froze a little bit there.
Are you ready? Giggle Gang, are you ready?
I did not have information for that.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Going at each other. That's Iron Fist right there with the little blades on each side. Now, they used that last match to pop the balloons rather quickly, so we're going to see if they can do that again here. Balloons popped immediately. Iron Fist did that to Giggle Gang, so Giggle Gang on the back foot already. They're going to have to do some stuff. They have to separate. Time is clocking down.
Giggle Gang is attacking Iron Fist with all his mighty force. And they're stuck together.
Looks like they weren't stuck together. They're gonna let him keep fighting. Giggle Gang on the back foot now. They're gonna have to figure out something here, maybe switch up the strategy a little bit. Iron Fist trying to get around with those propellers on the sides. And that really helped him. That helped him out in the last battle and helped him out in this battle. I believe last time they won because of count out, and they ended up having it because they popped the first balloons immediately, and that's kind of deja vu to exactly what's happening right now.
Seems the reason right here. I believe that Iron Fist is gonna lose.
Look, time is running down. Iron Fist, or I'm sorry, not Iron Fist. Giggle Gang's gonna have to do something rather quickly. They're gonna have to quickly go on to offense because if they don't, they're going to lose this matchup. It's better to get knocked out than throwing the, well, I guess not really. And there's a third balloon pop. Giggle Gang is out. Great matchup between the two, and we're kind of shocked at that, really, man. I mean, I was really thinking that they would come out with the victory, and they ended up being defeated right there. So we're gonna go on to the post-match interview between Iron Fist and the Giggle Gang.
All right, guys, I'm here with the winning team, the Giggle Gang. Now, you guys did a good job, really not letting Iron Fist get the angle he wanted, and you guys kind of went head first, straight into the gut, and was able to pop 2 balloons off the rip. Is this playstyle working for you guys? Are you guys gonna continue to do this throughout the tournament?
Oh, of course.
All right, and what were we thinking? What did we learn anything after the first match?
Well, we all personally learned that our name may be Giggle Gang, but we are not a laughing matter.
All right, man. On the other side, we have Iron Fist. Now, last match, you did kind of come out on top, kind of dominated the last match, but this time things didn't really go your way. What can you say happened that went wrong here, didn't go wrong last time?
I think it's because their robot was faster and more agile than mine, and my robot had some flaws that was still lingering over from the last match, and I couldn't fix them in time.
Thank you for that. Congratulations, guys. Back to you, Gio.
The next matchup of the Elite 8, we have Team Rocket versus the Longhorns. Team Rocket has this big wall that they're going to use, I imagine, for more of a defensive style of combat, right?
That's correct.
Well, as far as these two teams, who do you think is going to come out in the victory and move on to the Final Four?
It seems that I say Team Rocket, because Dude Region has like a big wall of China. It's like almost like the big wall of China right there.
Yeah.
Longhorn just has an arm, just like slaps around, not a lot of defense right there.
Well, we're going to see. Next up, we have Team Rocket versus Longhorn.
Are you ready? Yes. Longhorn, are you ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1, begin.
And here we go.
Team Rocket is going straight forward for a flip, seems. Cornering them.
I mean, a little bit of a stalemate right here. I'm trying to get around.
That's what seems what Longhorn's trying to do. But it seems they're not able to go around due to the big wall.
Team Rocket. I mean, the defense in there has to be impeccable. How are they going to get the offense around? I guess it's a big arm in the middle that kind of sticks out.
Yeah, I think that's meant to flip them over. I think it's meant to like flip them over.
Well, I mean, a little spiky at the end too. Might be able to pop some balloons as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. We have a stalemate right here. These are two, I think, pretty good matched teams. One that is pure defense and another one that's pure offense. I mean, it's like a unstoppable force, immovable object kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Have you seen the arm of Longhorns? Like you see, like they're like touching their own balloons. I have a fear like it might pop their own balloons.
Shoulder shot right there. First balloon pops. Team Rocket. Longhorns down 1, 2, 3. Now having a little standoff right there. Team Rocket trying to move in for the offense. Look, I mean, if you're making a robot, I mean, offense wins games, defense wins championships. I feel like if I was making a build, I'd probably go for more of a defensive build than a really aggressive offense type of mindset.
For me, I would have gone more of a, oh, and the balloons fell off. It seems that Team Rocket wins the fight.
The screen came off.
That is it. Laughing about that's going to be the matchup. Team Rocket comes out with the victory in this one, I believe.
What are you?
Yep, that will be the match. Team Rocket comes out with the W against Longhorn. So when you're looking at that matchup, what did you see and why do you think Team Rocket came out with the win?
Team Rocket has its defense is amazing. It's like one big wall trying to protect both sides in the back, as well for the balloons. They're like at the very back, and for a reason that Longhorns is like a very small robot compared to Team Rocket. They can't go around easily.
Yeah, and we saw that last year with the teams that, you know, oftentimes the bigger robot would come out with the victory because the smaller robot just couldn't do enough. And this time it ended up being the same theme. Team Rocket comes away with the victory. We're gonna go to David for the post-fight interview between Team Rocket and the Longhorns.
All right, Team Rocket, one of the more unique builds of the Robo Battle. What inspired that?
So I was looking at designs from last year and like remembering them and everything, and I noticed like how the flippers, how well they were doing and everything, and I decided like, what if I just build a wall?
Now, Team Longhorns, unfortunately, y'all ended up losing the Elite Eight, winning the first round. What's something different y'all might have done?
Something different is, I would say, focus more on the gears. We did start having gear problems. I feel like that top gear came loose and started messing with the way we were trying to move around his bot. You could see we kind of got around his bot to where we could almost get the right left balloon, but we couldn't fully maneuver to get the balloons. That's what caused our downfall, I believe.
Thank you. Back to Gio.
Next up, we have Ross's versus Gorlock the Destroyer. Two teams who fought excellent in the last round. Who do you think is coming out with the victory?
Gorlock Destroyer has like claws right there. It has like a spinning, rotating arm right there in the front right there that like slams into them and lifts them up and flips them over. While for Ross's has a straight forearm that's to go front and back and slamming into the balloons.
That straight forearm worked pretty well last round.
It did for real.
Next round, or I'm sorry, for this round, Ross's versus Gorlock the Destroyer up next.
Rosses, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, begin.
What's that sound? What is that, a balloon? Balloon popped already off the ground. You can hear it.
Ross's popped their own balloon. Seems to be using the mechanisms in the back. That popped it.
Yeah, you can hear it from the start. The balloon was rubbing against, I don't know if it was
The
the wheel, but popped easily. So they're already down one, but no threat. Match isn't over yet. They have that big hammer. Do you think that hammer could potentially flip over the other bot, or is it not strong enough?
I don't think it's not strong enough. You see in the back that it's connected with a chain right there. Chain link. It's not gonna support all that weight. I feel like it's gonna break apart if it tries to flip it over.
Okay.
Who do you think is gonna win this match?
Well, I mean, you know me, I got Ross's, but Gorlock doing a pretty good job too. Ross's the bigger bot with that big arm they have in the bag that can potentially reach around and come out with the victory of popping the balloons. We're gonna see.
It seems that Ross is trying to make Gorlock stay far away as possible from them.
They're going at each other. Ross is pushing Gorlock away. If Ross was to win, they have to do more than this right now. They're down one. All you gotta do is pop one balloon, you're going to overtime. Now, whoever wins this matchup is gonna face off against the Giggle Gang. Who do you think matches up better?
Gorlock is shorter. Giggle Gang seems very interesting. But a very amazing fight that I would like to see would be Gorlock Short and Giggle Gang.
We're gonna see if that happens right here. Ross is though in the back could potentially sneak a pop right here.
And they back up.
Ross's and Gorlock. Gorlock and Ross's. Biggest match right now.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining. Ross is still down one. They gotta do something. Again, Gorlock's a team that they don't have much defense back there. You know, they look like more of an offensive team. A lot of openings you could potentially sneak through.
Yeah, it makes sense because they're going straight forward and they're not letting a chance for the other robots to like go around it. Do you feel me?
Yeah. I mean, especially with the speed that they have. I mean, but Gorlock is a team. I mean, dude, they're strong enough they can flip you over. It doesn't matter how big you are. They have the strength.
They'll probably be unstoppable if you know. Oh!
Balloon popped for Gorlock. Now it's 2-2. Interesting matchup happening now. Could potentially go to overtime. Time's still ticking. Go to the first sudden death potentially. But now it's Ross's. It looks like they have all the confidence.
The countdown has begun.
Countdown for overtime.
1. Overtime. Go.
And here they go. First balloon to pop. Gets eliminated.
You got 10 seconds to move.
I bet all my money on.
And right now the robot can't move for some reason. The countdown's starting now.
Ross's wins.
Ross's
victory is the victor by, I mean, what are we going to call that? TKO, I'm assuming, technical knockout. Apparently something about the Wi-Fi was kicked out and they can't recover from that. That's going to be the matchup. Ross is, correct?
Yes.
Ross is moving on to face off against the Giggle Game. So
such a very interesting fight right there. I actually had all my monies on Gorlak the Destroyer. I thought they were going to win due like how easy it seems that they were handling stuff.
Did not end up happening. What do we think is going to be the driving factor and who's going to win between Ross's and the Giggle Game next round?
I would say Ross is still probably going to win next round.
Okay. We're going to go to the post-fight interview with Brandon Smith.
Thank you, Gio. So I'm here with the Rosses. So how did it feel like to destroy the Destroyer?
Hey, honestly, it felt really good. We did cut it a little close, popping our own balloon on our tire, but I'm glad that we came out on top.
What do you think you need to do to win the next round?
Honestly, probably move the balloons a little bit, make it to where they're not popping on the tires.
All right, thank you. Now, on to y'all. So unfortunately, the Destroyer got destroyed. So how does it feel? Like, what do you think you need to do next time to win?
Honestly, just I got to maneuver better as a driver. Honestly, this loss is on me. They got lucky and knocked out our Wi-Fi connected to the controller on that win, but I feel like I could have played a little bit more aggressively and attacked the open points they had. That's it.
Here we go. Next matchup, Mystery Machine versus TMNT. Mystery Machine has his big cage. Looked like they're more of a defensive build as far as their build goes. Would you agree with that? And who do you think is going to come out as the victor?
I do agree that with your question. And the rammers, of course, TMNT, bro. They just ram into the cage.
So you're thinking TMNT is going to come out on top?
Of course. They have two people controlling the arm. And they have one person controlling the arm, one controlling the main frame, making it have two brains working together as one.
We're gonna see. I got Mystery Machine. Next up, Mystery Machine versus TMNT.
Mystery Box, are you ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Now, of course, whoever wins this matchup is gonna end up going against Team Rocket, the Great Wall of China, as you like to call them. So we'll see how that goes. Looks like Mystery Machine is getting them up against the wall, just powerhousing them, man. It's like an offensive lineman versus a little defensive back right now. But obviously, the wall is meant for defense. You can't really go around it. Potentially has more power. Do you think, in this case, kind of like in physics, is mass equal power? Like, are you going to just because you're bigger, does that mean you're going to be stronger? Or is there a chance that maybe a smaller bot, because of the way they built their bot together, would be a stronger threat?
The second thing you said is correct, actually. The how you build your robot could vary how you win. Like you see how the cage is built hollow and like lighter pieces and like has more defense on it, makes it more it can move faster and has more protection around it. While for Heisei, TNNT, it's more like a offensive attack because they're heavier as well. They have more pieces on them. As you can see, the right wheel is starting to come off a little bit.
For who? First balloon pop, TMNT down one. Whose wheel's coming off?
TNNT. As you can see the left side of the wheel of TNNT that they're like shaking a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Yep.
It's barely hanging there.
Once the wheel comes off, that's not end all be all. If the robot can still move, the fight's still gonna go on.
Correct.
Most of the time, that's not the case. They end up giving up right there. Mystery Machine has to look against the wall. You can hear the balloon scraping up against the wood. Surprised it didn't pop right there.
These balloons are probably made out of steel.
Can you tell us a little bit about the pilots of TMNT?
Two pilots, Isaac and Jose, and both of them are very good friends of mine as well, actually.
Really?
Very good thinkers. They have great ideas. Actually, it was Isaac that decided on the frame right there. As you can see, it's based on the Chevrolet truck because it seems that he wants a Chevrolet truck above his dreams.
So when you said that TMNT was going to win, was that because you think they're going to win, or were you a little bit biased because these are your friends?
No, I think they're going to win by the design of the build they made.
What we're gonna see so far, TMNT down 1. Mystery Machine. Really, if I was Mystery Machine, I mean, at this point, you got to play some defense. You're already good. You got him.
And it seems.
But they're gonna play. They're gonna keep going. They're gonna try to play some offense.
Yeah, it seems that TNT is gonna lose right here.
30 seconds remaining. And if you're TMNT, you got to do something. You can't just be sitting back now. It's too late for that.
Yeah. You got to put your head in the game.
Now, your robot, Liberty Mutual, correct?
Yes.
They didn't end up making it out of the first round, unfortunately. That's going to be the end of the match. Mystery Box comes out with the victory. I was saying your team didn't end up making it out in the first round. Do you think they would have put up a better matchup than TMNT did against the Mystery Machine?
I would have think so. Yeah. We have more speed, and they have more. More of a defense machine. So, due to us having more speed, we're able to go around them easier and quicker.
Okay, well, that was a great match between Mr. Machine and TMNT. It seemed like a very defensive matchup. Only 1 balloon pop total. That was all they needed. Mr. Machine comes out with the victory. If you were TMNT, what would you have done differently to potentially come out with the victory there?
Oh, I would have paid attention more on like flipping them over, because as you can see, they can ram into them, and by the box-like features, they could have like gone to the bottom of the car and like flip it over with the arm.
That's all we got. Post-fight interview between the Mystery Machine and TMNT up next.
Thank you, Gio. I'm here with the winning team, the Mystery Machine. Now, last round, what made you guys so dominant was being heavier than your opponent. This time, I think the opponent kind of outweighed you guys, but you were still able to come out and dominate and use that head-first offense. Is this something that you guys thought about during the construction of the robot, or is this just what happens to be working out?
This low-key just what happened for that one round. It worked. I was not expecting to win, I'm gonna be honest.
All right. On the other side, we have TMNT. Unfortunately, we came up short this time. Can we say anything that went wrong this time?
The wheels, for sure, yeah.
Wheels, it's been a problem ever since we first created the robot, and just this time we got unlucky and it broke at the wrong time.
Yeah, we weren't. I feel like you guys weren't really able to find the right angle for the arm to come down and pop the balloons.
Over time, it slowed down, and after some time passed, just couldn't move.
Thank you guys. Congratulations on the win.
We got Giggle Gang versus Iron Fist. Rosses versus Golok the Destroyer. Team Rocket versus the Longhorns. Mystery Machine versus Teenage Mutant Turtles. We're gonna see some great matches and some great final results.
Next up, we have the Giggle Gang versus Rosses. Very exciting matchup. Giggle Gang with the Ninja Star and Rosses with the big hammer. Who do you think is coming out on top in this matchup?
Giggle Gang. They have a claw that spins around, and Ross's only has a hammer that just slams around, so.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You've been betting against Ross's a lot. Every single time you say they're not gonna win, they win. They're there. We're gonna see. That would be good news for them. So, next up, Giggle Gang versus Rosses.
And the match starts now.
Ross is immediately putting the hammer down, trying to get a quick balloon pop. Can't do it, but they might be getting around right there. Giggle Gang has to be careful.
Well, Giggle Gang, you can see one of their tires is starting to fall off. The left side, actually, the front part, left side.
Which one do you think is a better weapon, that Ninja Star or that claw or that hammer by Rosses?
The hammer, because it has more length and more distance given to them.
Giggle Gang and Rosses and Giggle Gang. It's a very exciting matchup.
Ooh, and Giggle Gang was close to popping one of Ross's balloons.
I think the thing about the claw is that if Giggle Gang can get around, like right there, they could potentially get a pop.
If they had a little bit more distance, it would have been perfect.
We'll see.
Who do you think is going to win this match?
I don't know. I'm thinking Giggle Gang, but we're going to see. Just the Giggle Gang seems like has more of a defense. Might match up well against Ross's hammer. Ross, they have the hammer, but they don't try to flip him over, so I think you're right. They don't have the power to do that. But Giggle Gang now on the offensive. They're touching a balloon. Close to getting a pop. Somehow it didn't happen. Got to be a bunch of micro cuts on there. So far, Giggle Gang, that was the best offensive attack we've seen.
Oh, and one of the balloons popped for Rosses.
Giggle Gang takes out one, 3-2. Giggle Gang with the lead. They have the GoPro on them. Giggle Gang is sporting so far as balloons, orange, green, and blue. Ross's have red, pink, and I guess a lower shaded pink, but look at that claw. It's on them now. They're trying to pick it up and put it back down. Couldn't do it, not quick enough. Giggle Gang still with the lead, 3-2.
From what it seems, I believe that Giggle Gang is going to win this time.
Almost got them right there. Giggle Gang has to be careful. If I were them, I'd take more of a defensive approach. Look, whoever wins this match is going to go on to the championship for the robotic balloon battle. So, you know they're nervous, but they got to do their work here.
I feel excited for the final matches.
This is the final four. Losers will fight in a third place game, and we'll see how that goes.
And Giggle Gang was near to popping one of Ross's balloons.
But Ross is having some pretty good attacks too so far. Like right here they have him, but to no avail. Looks like they're gonna get moved out the way. Still in the stalemate. Clock still ticking down, 30 seconds. Giggle Gang with the lead. If they go down without getting the balloon pop, they'll be advancing to the championship. Ross is trying anything they could do with that hammer. The hammer is great if you can land it on the balloon, but when you have a good defense like Giggle Gang has, I mean, kind of takes out the equation.
The countdown has
8 seconds.
started.
Giggle Gang has to just move around and evade. Jab and weave, jab and weave. That's what they did, and the matchup is over. Giggle Gang will be moving on.
And the victors are Giggle Gang.
Giggle Gang with an excellent matchup. They're going to be moving on to the championship match. First match of the final four comes to an end. Ross has had a really good run. They're going to play in the third place game. Look, although they came away with the loss, there's a lot to be happy about right there. They didn't get two with the balloon pops. They didn't get destroyed. It was a very close matchup. Just so happened that Giggle Gang came out with the victory. What do you think Ross's could have done better in that matchup? And I guess I'm really asking with regards to how the robot was built. What do you think they could have possibly built more or taken out that they could have potentially beat Giggle Gang right there?
Ross's could have gone I'd have had more defensive materials around it because I said it was more offensive while Giggle Gang was more defensive right there. So what do you think?
I'm thinking, I mean, as far as Ross's go, you're right. Maybe I'd add a little bit more defensive countermeasures there to help them out. But they ended up losing. Like I said, they'll play in the third place game. Giggle Gang's going to move on to the finals. For the post-fight interview, we're going to go to Brandon Smith.
So this is the Giggle Gang. Not all of them will be easy, but they will be tough. How were you able to pull this out?
Man, it was our driver, man. He did it all. Him being able to maneuver around the balloons and trying not to let them pop our balloons really did it for us.
That was huge because it looked like they were trying to flip y'all. How were y'all able to just maneuver?
You know, the weak machine couldn't flip us. We way better than them, and we had to get it done.
Thank you. Now over for y'all. Y'all did destroy the destroyer, but at the end of the day, every dog has its day. What do you think was your biggest weakness that caused this loss?
Probably the strength of the arm. We were almost able to flip them and incapacitate them, but honestly, if we could, we're probably a bit more speed and a bit more power on the arm.
Thank you. Back to you, Gio.
For our next match, we have Team Rocket versus Mystery Machine. Team Rocket has the wall. Mystery Machine is kind of like a box sort of vehicle. Who do you have coming out on top in this matchup and why?
Team Rocket, it's a Great Wall of China, for God's sake. Heisei, they have a claw right there that also attacks balloons and they have a little mechanism in the top part of their robot that launches little Heisei staples at them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great for popping balloons. Next up, Team Rocket versus Mystery Machine.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Second matchup in the final four. Whoever wins is going to go to the final to face off against the Giggle Gang. Whoever loses is going to go off to third place to fight against Roses.
We see the great defense of Team Rocket.
Now you said that Team Rocket is supposedly more of an offensive squad?
Yes, as you can see at the start of the match, they launch little staples at the other team. As you can, in the top frame right there, you can see a little box of a cardboard box right there. That's where they carry staples, and they have a little mechanism where they have a sharp object cutting a little piece of tape, launching it at a full speed of 2 miles per hour.
I think I see it up there, yeah. And that's good for long distance attacks. We haven't seen that a lot. That wasn't there last year for any of the bots. None of them really had anything that fires off Now, I don't know if it's been working so far. It's a cool idea. Does it actually work to pop balloons? I mean, if you can hit it.
I talked to them before, and they said that that when they launch it, it got stuck to one of the walls.
I guess that would help out, man, if the balloon hits the wall. Pop right there.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a stalemate. No balloons popped yet. We heard friction off one of the balloons, I imagine, off of the mystery machine, but
we see mystery machine is struggling to move.
Kind of a stalemate. These are two teams. Even though Team Rocket might be a more offensive-minded team, when you have two teams that have a big barrier cover your balloons right there, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to pop one.
That is
Ref
true.
makes them separate right there. Balloon's still going up.
I believe that mystery machine could have a chance if it tries to back up and get far away and go around Team Rocket.
How long do you think it takes to build a bot like this, Team Rocket?
Like I feel like around 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, because I say you gotta think about, because they told me that they use a lot of belts for the wheels.
What about the mystery machine? How long do you think it'll take to build a bot like that?
A few days. It's a simple bot, as we can see. Nothing much, just pure defense.
Is that a sign that sometimes simplicity is key, as mystery box manages to get around but can't pop a balloon? Brown again on the back, but on the offensive. Team Rocket trying to do anything they can to get out, but can't. You hear the pilots freaking out over there.
It seems Mystery Machine is having trouble popping their balloons.
And did the first one pop. That was Team Rocket, Mystery Machine.
Oh, it seems that Team Rocket is moving very slightly slow.
Reminder. And that's the matchup. Mystery Machine wins. They're going to go on to the finals to face off against the Giggle Gang. And Team Rocket's going to go to the third place game to fight against Ross's. Now, as far as that match, what do you think Team Rocket could have done to come out with the victory right there? Should have done differently.
Yeah, they should have pay attention more to like offense as well. Even though I said like they're great at, they have offensive attacks as well. I feel like they were paying attention more to the defensive.
And the matchup in the finals, Giggle Gang versus Team Rocket. I mean, who do you think's taking that one?
For me, I'm not sure at all. Actually, they're both great robots. Even though Mystery Machine is like a simple one.
And with that, we're going to go on to the post-fight interview with Team Rocket and the Mystery Machine. We're going to go to Tavion.
Thank you, Gio. Now, Mystery Machine, you guys' head-first offense method didn't really work this time, but you guys were able to find that angle, get around to the back, and were able to win the match. How do you guys feel going on to the championship?
I've been waiting to go to the championship. I'm ready to go against Giggle Gang, and we got lucky this match. I'm going to be honest.
Now, you know, Giggle Gang is a tough opponent. Are you guys still feeling fully confident, or are we starting to think that maybe there should have been some changes to the robot?
Just know it's going to be a good match.
All right, and on the other side here, we have Team Rocket. Now, it's not over for you guys. You guys do still have to play for third place, but you guys played an amazing defensive match. What do we think went wrong towards the end that caused them to get that angle and take over on you guys?
To be honest, what went wrong, I think, is something fell into one of the wheels probably, and it made our robot stop moving, or like slowed our robot down, which gave him a chance to pop one of our balloons.
All right, thank you guys. Good luck to y'all. Good luck to y'all as well. Back to you, Gio.
Out of the semifinal bracket, we have the two losers, Ross's and the Rocket. We're gonna see who comes out to be third place position.
Next up, we have Ross's and Team Rocket. Ross's with the hammer, Team Rocket with the wall. These are two teams that they made it all the way to the semifinals, but unfortunately, they could not get it done there. However, they have an opportunity to not leave here to leave here with something for the third place trophy that we have right here. And they're gonna try to do that in this round, Ross's versus Team Rocket. Who do you have coming out?
I have all my bets out with Team Rocket. Their amazing wall has been withstanding almost every attack. They've been through many fights, and amazingly, they've never been none of their balloons have been popped. And for Ross's, I like their hammer. They have great defense, great offense. And they went through Gorlek Destroyer, which surprisingly was one of our Robotics 2, our class. I say greatest robot that we had out there.
Well, there it is. Ross's versus Team Rocket, third place game up next.
Rocket, are you ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Media offense from Ross's. Looks like they're gonna try to go around Team Rocket. Team Rocket, the wall, man. They were one of the favorites, man, but they got one of the balloons popped last round, and that's all that got popped, just one. But besides that, they couldn't do anything after.
Yeah.
Here they are, ref telling them to separate. They're trying.
Oh, it seems that Ross's is stuck. Oh, and they were close to flipping Team Rocket.
Team Rocket, don't let the wall deceive you. They're still quick. Now, I think in this term, just as far as, you see a reach advantage with Ross's, and I feel like it's going to come into play on this game. Especially when you look at a team like Team Rocket with their wall. I mean, they don't have much offense they can do. Not against a team like this when they can just push them back.
Yeah. For Ross's, their distance is on their favor. As we can see, Team Rocket corner Ross's.
So they're gonna back up now, kind of do a reset of sorts. Ross is trying to push it back into the wall. Now we've seen the wall pop so many balloons. I mean, it's really a really effective weapon.
Surprisingly, yes, very effective. As we can see, Ross's is trying to flip Team Rocket. Trying to immobilize him.
Obviously, we've seen Ross's hammer. They don't have the power to flip over Team Rocket. But
it seems Team Rocket is having a little bit of difficulties.
I don't know. They might be playing more of a defensive game here. Maybe shoot for overtime. Ref telling them to separate.
As we can see, Ross's is probably stuck behind the wheel.
These two teams, these are still some of the best bots that were in the competition. We've had 16 of them in total at the beginning, and now we have 4 left. These two playing for third place, Giggle Gang and Team Rocket. Oh, I apologize. Giggle Gang and Mystery Machine fighting for first place. These two teams are still extremely talented. And great bots, man. Great bots that they build.
Amazing bots. Even though I like their simple builds, but they do amazing things. Like, what's your opinion on who do you think is gonna win?
Right here, man. I don't know. I'd say Team Rocket just because the reach advantage is 1 balloon goes. Speak of the devil.
Oh, it seems Team Rocket is immobilized. Ross's wins the fight.
Yeah, great win by Ross's, man. They immobilized Team Rocket. They couldn't move anymore, and that was all she wrote at that point. And that's going to be Ross's coming away with the 3rd place trophy. So an absolutely phenomenal match that they put on right there. As far as the specs go, what do you think went into that victory?
I feel like it's just pure luck for them because I said Team Rocket was doing a great job on doing defense, but it seems like one of their wheels came off or the battery was dying. So what do you think? Like,
same thing, man. The battery came off. I wouldn't say lucky, man. I think they got hammered down, and throughout the course of this competition, maybe they got a little bit wore down, and because of that, they couldn't come away with the victory. But we're gonna shoot it over to Russell for our 3rd place winners.
Thank you, Gio. We have Team Ross's here and Team Rocket. Team Ross's, you just took the 3rd place match with a win. How do you feel playing against a defensive robot like that with your very high offense power robot?
Honestly, really good, really good. It took all of us to create the designs, and it really was teamwork. But honestly, getting around his defenses and unfortunately getting 3rd place, but I felt like we could have gone higher. But I'm happy we're taking home 3rd place.
That's good. Was there any worry about middle of the match to see if anything you were scared about?
Honestly, yes. We were worried about the staple cannon. That honestly was a really, really good idea, and I'm glad that they had that idea. Unfortunately, we were able to dodge it, and for our balloons, it was getting stuck on the wheel a little bit, but it wasn't too much, so that's why we tried to play it slow.
All right, thank you. Now, Team Rocket, you had a very defensive robot, and something looked like they messed up at the very end. How do you feel about that?
Well, technical errors happen. It happens all the time, but I feel like we could have done better if I decided to take off what was causing that technical error instead of trying to fix it.
Yep, that's good. Do you feel like if that problem wouldn't happen, it would be a different match?
Probably, yeah.
All right, that's good. Out of 16 teams, 2 are left. The Giggle Gang and the Mystery Machine. Who will come up on top? Who will have the better robot? We're here with one of the finalists. What's y'all's team's name again?
The Google Gang.
The Giggle Gang. Amazing name. How has the day been for y'all today?
Man, the day's been pretty good. We won all our matches until right here, the finals, where I feel like we're going to win also.
That's good. Have you made any major changes about your robot and when you've seen these guys fight?
No, we kept everything the same. We always had the motive that these were going to pop a lot of balloons, and it did. So we kept everything the same. That's all.
And do you have a good attitude and a good feeling about this fight?
Yeah, I have a good feeling about it. The robot we're going against is also from the morning practicum, and we always have a good match. So I feel like this is going to be a very good match, but we're going to come out victorious.
You've seen this robot fight a couple of times. Any small worries, or are you 100% confident you're going to take him down?
I'm 100% confident that we're going to take him down.
That's good. We're here with the other finalist team, the Scooby Gang. How do y'all feel today? How's today's been treating y'all?
It's been treating us pretty lucky. We've been more skilled than luck, though, but you know.
Good, that's good. How do you feel about this next fight coming on with this team? And you've seen how their offensive power is going.
Giggle Gang is going to be a tough match. We barely beat them. We never beat them in class, but we'll see what happens with the finals.
Hey, it's the time for miracles, so let's see what can happen. Any changes you made on your robot throughout the time that y'all been waiting for this finalist match?
Nothing but a lot of damage.
Hey, scars make miracles, so let's see if y'all make it. Y'all excited? Y'all have some good nerves for this match? I think y'all can take them down?
Yeah, I believe in us, but, you know, they a good match.
That's good. Back to you, Gio.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. Giggle Gang versus the Mystery Machine. There were 16 teams at the start of this competition. Now, only 2 remain. This is the battle for first place. We're gonna move on to the tail of the tape for Giggle Gang. They have like a spinning ninja star kind of weapon on there, and they have 2 sharp spears. As far as the Mystery Machine goes, they're kind of shaped like a box, man. And their goal is to just use brute force to push their opponent into the wall and pop their balloons and come away with the victory. These 2 teams have been through a lot. Giggle Gang has beat We Are Farmers, Iron Fist, Ross's. Mystery Machine has beat T-Mobile, TMNT, and Team Rocket. And they've been doing absolutely amazing. This is it, the battle for the championship. Giggle Gang versus Mystery Machine up next. Giggle Gang versus Mystery Machine. Who do you got?
I believe, in my opinion, Giggle Gang will win. With their incredible arm that has a spinning blade on it, ready to strike their opponent's balloons.
We're having like a really offensive battle so far. Both teams trying to get around each other, Mystery Machine and Giggle Gang. So far, Mystery Machine ain't really doing the strategy they were talking about. They're not going for the brute force right now, kind of trying to get around them. So is Giggle Gang. I know both teams are nervous. There it is right there, pushing them into the wall. Got to be careful. That wall will, once the pressure gets in that balloon, it's wraps from there.
Mystery Machine has withstood many battles. Even though there's simple mechanism, they fought fiercely. Now they are here for the final reach for first.
Something just came off of one of the robots. I believe that's...
Oh, there's the spikes in the front parts.
I think it came off of Giggle Gang, right? Pretty sure.
No.
Great matchup we have right here.
I think it was Mystery Machine that came off.
Well, regardless, they're gonna have to keep fighting. Even if a wheel falls off, even if both wheels falls off, they gotta keep going. This is the battle for the championship.
It seems like the left wheel of Mystery Machine is wiggling a little bit.
And we've seen that from really the first match as far as a Mystery Machine. That wheel's always been off. I'm wondering if that's a design choice, maybe for it to potentially ride better, maybe for it to turn better. Or rather, that's a brute force and a blunt force trauma that has been messed up. So far, both teams still have all 3 balloons.
I can see that one of the belts I thought, oh, the battery falls off out of Mystery Machine. Do you think the battery's gonna disconnect from the Mystery Machine?
It fell off? Is that
it-
the black thing right over there on the side?
Yep, it's hanging out for dear
Mystery
life.
Machine, Blunt Force Trauma is absolutely just getting annihilated right now. And there it is, the winners are Giggle Gang. By way of TKO, battery fell out of Mystery Machine, and that's gonna be all she wrote. Giggle Gang victorious.
Such an amazing moment we are witnessing right now. Giggle Gang winning their last battle for first place.
And Giggle Gang, I was talking to DeAndre from the start. He talked about they were gonna come out on top and win this entire competition. I'll admit, I didn't have my doubts, but 16 teams, that's a lot of teams to go through. They ended up making it to the finals, and that's gonna be it. For the Mystery Machine, Giggle Gang will be presented the trophy. Giggle Gang has went through teams like We Are Farmers, Iron Fist, Ross's, and now they've slain the Mystery Machine. Do you have anything you want to say before we cut?
No, I'm still in shock for the amazing win of Giggle Gang.
And now we're going to present the awards to Giggle Gang and Mystery Machine.
Thank you, Gio. Man, what a battle. It was pretty intense, played a lot of good defense. Unfortunately, our battery did end up popping out. How do y'all feel?
Same problem I had last year. I'm just cursed.
Cursed? So what if y'all could have did different throughout the tournament now throughout the day to get the win today?
Focused on making sure that battery was in the right place. I thought it was. It was doing good all match, every match.
Thank you. Now we're standing with the 2026 Robotics champs. How does y'all feel?
Man, it feels great, man. I feel like I've been telling everybody that I will be coming out first place in this, and I did, just like I said.
They had y'all on the edge for a little bit. It was pretty intense. Looks like it was going to go to maybe overtime, but then their battery ended up filling out. Well, how was y'all's nerves throughout the match?
Well, I was pretty calm because if you are like very emotionally and stuff, then you're going to get scared and think you're going to lose. But I was very calm. Once I seen their battery come out, I told Elijah, just try to take their batteries out, and that's the way we can win. We don't got to try to pop their balloons.
All right, thank you. 2026 Robotics champs, Giggle Gang. Back to you, Gijo.
Thank you very much. As far as all of these matches, man, what really stands out to you as your favorite match in the entire tournament?
Oh, my favorite match would be Ross's and Giggle Gang for how Ross's had amazing offense against Giggle Gang.
That's not a bad match. If you had to ask me, I'm saying Ross's versus Gorlock the Destroyer. I mean, that one went to really the last second, man. I think only one balloon popped in that entire match. It was a pure defensive matchup, but ended up Ross's moves on. They ended up playing for third place. As far as first place, man, Giggle Gang and Team Rocket, man, I mean, what a match, man. Really,
It was
for
amazing,
real, man. And when you're thinking about a championship match, that's what you're thinking about right there. Something that can happen the way that match happened. Longhorns, I thought did really good too. I mean, they didn't end up coming through very far. They only made it to the quarterfinals, but I thought as far as their robot was, it was a pretty good build. Team Rocket ended up winning right there. TMNT, they fought against the Mystery Machine. I thought they were gonna go further than they did, really, and that's a compliment. I thought they were a really well-built robot. They had some confident, good pilots controlling them. Fortunately, they took the L to Mystery Machine, and it was what it was. But as far as that, is there any other matches that you thought stood out to you?
I believe they did an amazing strategy. TMNT had two people controlling, one the mainframe and one the arm, which was an amazing idea. But I think that they could have done better.
Absolutely. Now, were you here last year for the last Robotics balloon battle competition?
Actually, no.
You weren't. You're a sophomore, correct?
No, I'm a junior.
You're a junior? Okay, well, last year I did this show too, and it was a really good show last year, but I don't think it compares to this year as far as just the matches that we've had, man. They've been really entertaining and really back and forth and just amazing battles.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Mr. Tibbetts and Mr. Morris for the awards presentation. Handing it off to Mr. Tibbetts.
Hey, real proud of all these robotics builders today. They've all done some good hard work. They've all put in a good effort. They all get a good round of applause from me. I'm excited to be giving the awards here today.
Third place, will you please step forward? second place, we have Mystery Machine. And finally, with a clean finish today in first place, Giggle Gang.